Hello everybody, I'm here at the office and we're going to be going over, I'm going to give you 10 things that could be cost effective to help your seller when they're getting ready to list their home. There are going to be a couple of them that's going to be a little bit more expensive than the rest of them, but a lot of times you can get the money back on these items that I'm going to mention that's going to be more expensive. So the number one, first thing I would say is paint the interior. And make sure when you paint the interior, it's a neutral color. So it's not one of those wild colors where people's going to come in and go, oh my gosh, I can't believe there's a red paint or orange paint in here. Make it neutral. It helps to refresh the interior. Plus, if you do the whole house in a neutral color, it helps unify the whole entire house. Also makes the space look more prominent and appeals to a wide variety of different types of buyers. And the second one is install crown molding. A lot of the homes now you don't see that have crown molding, but it does make it look a little bit more elegant, and it can put it's an easy task if you know what you're doing. Definitely want somebody to know what they're doing when they're putting molding up, especially crown molding, because it's a little difficult to cut the angles and everything, but it does make a room look more elegant and everything. It looks nice, especially if you got new paint, new crown molding. It's going to look really nice. Number 3 is something that a lot of us see when we go into the place, especially when they're doing flips, is installing new fixtures. And when I'm going to say installing new fixtures, just not, new light fixtures or new fans, stuff like that. I'm talking about putting new faucets. Let's put new doorknobs on, new light switch covers. I went into quite a few homes that looks like the light switch cover was from 1963 when the house was built and broke and cracked. Stuff like that people notice. If you'll notice, a lot of the buyers when they go in, it's a lot of cosmetic things that they look at and really draws them to the property and everything. Number 4 is update the fireplace. If the home has a fireplace, especially, that's the centerpiece in the living room or the den, wherever it's at. And you don't want a dingy looking fireplace. So if it's dirty, clean it up. If you want to paint it, you know how popular that is right now. Also, if they have it looks like a fireplace insert, but it's actually the screen that's at the fireplace that has the 2 doors on it to where you can open it up, put your wood in there and shut it so nothing's popping out. Update those. Currently at my house, that's one thing I got to update because they're that bronze 1980s, 1990s style. And the new, more modern ones look way better. Number 5, I'm going to say is update flooring. Especially if it's carpet that's been worn out and everything. A lot of people don't like carpet, but a lot of the flips that we've been seeing, they're going with carpet. So replace the carpet, or you could put some of that luxury vinyl plank down. That's really nice. And if it has hardwood floors, I would suggest just refinishing those and having them recoated with the polyurethane because they look really nice. And a lot of people like the hardwood floors. Number 6, update your kitchen cabinets. You're already done your light fixtures, your faucets and stuff like that. So the cabinets are going to be something to update. Now, you can replace them, especially if they're the old particle board pressed cabinets that are really cheap looking and everything. I would update those instead of trying to paint those. But if you have the older cabinets that's like 50s, 60s, 70s, a lot of those are hardwood cabinets. I would just go ahead and put a new coat of paint on there and then update the hardware. It will make it look totally different when you do that right there. Then you can, update the countertops. You could even if you put some Formica countertops, it's going to look better than old worn out countertops and everything. Number 7, now this is going to be one of the more costly ones, is update the windows. This will help make the house more energy efficient. And then it's just a whole lot better style instead of like the single pane windows. They let a lot of heat out and they just don't look that good anymore. So what I would do is update the windows, and you can even go with some of them. You can do the vinyl windows, or they have the wood casement windows that are double pane too. Really depends on your seller and the style of the house too. Number 8 is a big ticket item that a lot of buyers are concerned about, is a roof. If the roof already looks like it's worn out, and you know it's worn out and it's already got problems, or your seller does, go ahead and talk to them about updating that, because I think they'll get more offers on the home, and I think they can get that money back out of the house with having that. Number 9 is, one, if your house is dirty on the outside, either pressure wash it, clean it, and if it looks good like that, after cleaning and everything, that's fine. But a lot of people are pressure washing it and then throwing a coat of paint on it. Especially if it's a brick home, you've seen a lot of those being painted white, gray. I even seen one painted black. So something like that to make the house more appealing for buyers is pretty cost effective. It's not going to be really, really expensive, and I think you're going to get more traffic to the house if you do that. And the very last one I'm going to talk about is one that we always talk about to get people there, is curb appeal. So make sure your landscaping looks good. Nobody wants to pull up to a house, a bunch of weeds, tall grass, bushes and shrubs just dead or overgrown and everything like that. So have the seller update that, put some mulch out, and if possible, if it has a concrete driveway or a paved driveway, have that pressure washed and cleaned, because it'll make a big difference when people come there and look at the property. So that was just 10 little items that I could think of and just throw out there that is pretty cost effective for sellers, and it's going to bring them more people. And we all know the more people that's interested, the more multiple offer situations, the higher price the seller would get. So hope this helps you. If you have any questions, remember I'm here at the office, or you can call me or text me or anything. So hope you guys have a good day. See ya.